welcome. Self-trained IT guy Tom Alascio is going to hopefully walk through to help you out there who are managing your own websites. You don't have an IT guy, your own email, to set up your DMARC, your DKIM, get your score reputation up. So I sent an email out to the people who joined. The first thing I asked everybody to do is go to mail-tester.com and check your reputation. Did we all do that? I know Tanya said she has. Steve, Brian, Tom, Andrew. Did we all do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So is anybody here below a 9?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Tanya, what are you?
7.2.
Okay. And what were your issues when you checked your check marks? What did they tell you were missing, and what were your problems?
I think my major issue is I don't have a DKIM, and therefore until I get my DKIM, I can't do my DMARC. So I think once that's done, I think I should be okay after that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, it's
I got a
5.6.
Wow. What were your major issues, Andrew?
So let's see, the yellow spam, it looks like I'm missing the DMARC and the DKIM. It says I'm not fully authenticated.
Well, that not fully authenticated is where the DMARC and the DKIM fall under. SPF can also be an issue. I'm trying to think of the other things. Are you on any spam lists? Do you have any HTML in your that gets you some negative points sometimes? A lot of times when you do the Google, there's Stevie. A lot of times when you do the spam checker, it usually just send a real simple email to them, right? And it'll say you don't have enough text, right?
Right.
So I tell everybody, make sure you have, like, I have a disclaimer. If you look at on my email address, and I'll share my screen to show you guys, like if I'm going to send someone a super short email or a keep it simple stupid, we call them a keep it simple stupid email to someone, I don't have to worry about it because my email has a big, signature and a big ass confidentiality notice, right? So, and it's all text, right? So no matter what, even if I just sent okay, there's enough text in there that I don't look like a spammy little message, especially if you have HTML in it. Like if you have a lot of people will put their logo for their company, which is fine, but we have to be cognizant of that when we're talking about what's going to happen in February, right? And really, this is a Gmail Yahoo thing, and I'm feeling confident that it's going to screw a lot of their customers, like big customers who are Google business users who have 700 employees who are just sales reps on Gmail, and their Gmails are going to spam everywhere. Like I'm hoping that's going to change. So let's go over. So everybody did this. Everybody checked their score, and then so the first thing we're going to do is, does everybody know how to get to their DNS settings within GoDaddy, whoever you're using, to fix that? Tanya, who's the host of your domain?
No.
Who hosts your domain, Tanya?
GoDaddy.
Oh, that's fine. We can. Yeah. Ernie, who hosts your domain?
I believe it's GoDaddy.
Okay, so great. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll go into GoDaddy first, right? So everybody go into GoDaddy, and if you're not a GoDaddy user, just sit back and we'll do yours next. But we're going to GoDaddy.com, right? So you're gonna sign in. Wait till my thing loads.
I was on the line with GoDaddy this morning for I was on hold for 18 minutes. It took the customer service person a minute to drop my call. So I stood on.
Oh God.
Yeah. So yeah, I was going to do this like at 12 o'clock tonight when there might be a chance that GoDaddy doesn't have such a long queue. But if we can solve it here, I can
help you solve it here, my friend.
Okay.
You have to pay me the $100.
You have to pay Ernie $100.
I'm subcontracting it out.
I love it.
Why am I not getting my other? Yeah, that's it. Why did I not get my
Okay.
my GoDaddy code? Really?
I gotta put mine on hold because my daughter's the one that signed me up and used her number.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, still, I'm gonna record this. So edit this when my friggin' stuff loads. Why is my? Sorry about this, guys, but my phone died, so I'm not getting the text messages. So we're gonna have to just give me a second. I apologize.
I want my money back.
You want your free money back. So okay, there we go. My phone just turned back on. 06 and we can check text messages and okay, continue. And now we should get it. Aha, there we go. Okay, so you're in GoDaddy now, and you don't have two-step verification like Clay, so you're probably sitting around waiting. You go to your domain. My domains are right here. I own all these domains, and this is my company's domain, prsearchinc.com. Come right here to DNS. That's all you need to do. This is your DNS management. Is everybody who's on GoDaddy now at DNS management?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where all your stuff is, right? This is, and then the ones that we're talking about are CNAME and text. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to switch this to 50. No, we switch to 50, will it? No, it won't. So, for example, like Loxo, I use Mailgun with Loxo, right? And I have to set this up through my website, so my email has a Loxo domain. These are the new DKIMs and DMARCs we added here. And let me go to text here for you. Come on. So these are the text ones, right? So this is the actual Mailgun setup for Loxo. This is the Loxo, and here's my DMARC. My new DMARC is right here. It's very simple. A text _ DMARC, and then this information here. That's all we need to do. So
can I ask you a real quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am on type text. I put in the next thing is, what do I put in the name?
So yeah, I'm going to do that. That's what we're going to do. So
Okay.
those of you who have not generated a DMARC, that's what we're going to do next. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to go here to what is called DMARC record generator. The website is powerdmarc.com. powerdmarc.com. And it'll look like this when you get to it. And then where the create a DMARC is thing, I don't know. So features, partners resource. Why that I can't? So what the hell? So put in powerdmarc.com / because I don't know why it didn't do what I needed it to do. DMARC record generator. So powerdmarc.com / DMARC record generator. And you should have, it should look like this. So power, powerdmarc.com / DMARC -record generator /. Are we all there?
Yep.
Okay. So no subdomains. It's just going to be generate. We're going to monitor only. We're not going to quarantine. We're not going to reject. Okay. Aggregate report email. You're going to put the email that you use. Like for me, my Thomas at Pmail, and then I do it both for the forensics as well. DKIM is relaxed. The SPF is aligned. And then you can select these if you want, right? So you select these if you want, or no, and I didn't select any of these when I did it, right? I just let, this is what I did. So then I went here, whoops, and then I hit generate DMARC record.
We should have the same in aggregate as in forensic.
Yes.
Okay.
This is it. So your record type is a text, your host is a DMARC, and this is your DMARC information. This is what you need to have copy to paste, okay? Does everybody see this?
Yeah, what do you, can you run through real quick from top to bottom, just scroll down what you need to fill in? I just got there.
Yeah. So policy monitor.
Yep. You okay?
Aggregate report email, Tim Losey at LoseyHeadhunter.com. Forensics feedback email, the same email. Your DKIM alignment relaxed. Your SPF alignment relaxed. Do not check the forensic options. And then generate DMARC. That's it. Do we all have our DMARC record generated?
Yep.
And if you haven't, speak now or forever hold your peace.
So to go back one step, where do I get the DKIM from, or do I get that from Lockstone?
We'll get to that. We'll put this in first, unless you're having problems with DKIM, because DKIM, are you using Outlook or Gmail?
Outlook.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. So
Okay.
So everybody have their DMARC? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to come back over to here, and we're going to add a new record. The option is a text. Your name is should be where it says host, and when you generated your DMARC, it should say _ DMARC. Does everybody have that?
Should we put _ DMARC there, or
Yes.
what we copied?
Yes. _ DMARC there.
Huh.
Your host name, it's the same thing. So you want text as your type. Your name is what it says in host when you generated your DMARC record, and then your value is a string of characters under value. All of those from the V equals till the semicolon after .com or .net or whatever your email address is. Does everybody have that?
Yeah.
Paste that into value. Leave your TTL at a half an hour or whatever your default is when your domain was set up, and hit save.
I got an internal error.
What does it say?
Internal error, please try again.
Okay, so hold on. I want you to, can you share your screen with me?
Where's my screen share?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta stop presenting. So give me a second.
Now I'm editing the existing DMARC that I had. Should I just
Oh, okay. Don't do
create a
that.
new one?
You already had it. Did your system say you didn't have a DMARC?
No,
Oh, then don't edit your DMARC.
but it is different from what you're saying.
That's, well, if you had a DMARC in your mail-tester, you don't need to change it. That's what we'll move on to DKIM and SPF. Did anybody else have any issues?
Mine saved, but when I did GoDaddy, they had something completely different in there, had me put it in there completely different, but mine showed up in the error as a DMARC. So I'm following your instructions and everything worked just fine.
Okay. And that, as I was saying before you guys got here, there's some people who have setups where maybe their email address and their domain URL don't match, right? Like your domain URL, your website URL that you have with GoDaddy might be tomalascio.com, but your email might be tom@tjalascio.com, right? So that's going to cause issues as well, right? So Ernie, for example, to call Ernie out, his domain is nextlevelsearch.com. His email address is ernie@nlesearch.com. So when you're fixing your domain URL, it has to be the one that your email address is associated to, not your website. As you noticed, I have like 5 websites that I pay for. I'm doing the one that my email is associated with, thomas@prsearching.com. Did everybody understand what I just said? Okay. Now, the harder one is the DKIM, right? So with DKIM, and that is you do that through, I gotta get to my history here. You do that through actual Outlook, right? So anybody here not using Outlook besides Ernie?
Yeah.
Brian, what are you using?
Gmail, Google Workspace.
So well, we can work through that, but let me do this DKIM for everybody else first. So to get to your DKIM, you're actually going to get that through. It's actually on GoDaddy. So let me kind of show you where this is. So copy, and I'm going to share my screen real quick. And okay, so this is the GoDaddy area to help you with DKIM, right? So generate your DKIMs right here. So you need to sign into your Microsoft 365 Defender portal. Oh, you guys can't see my screen, can you? Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. You just sign into your Microsoft 365 Defender portal right here. Okay, so when you're in GoDaddy, you're going to go to the help or create an add DKIM is where you want to do it. So can everybody get to this page? If not, here's the actual. I'll paste the link into the chat. Is everybody it'll look, when you click on the Microsoft 365 Defender portal, it will look like this. And you should have whatever your email address is. See where it says mine is Thomas at PR Search Inc. Can everybody see the PR Search Inc. thing right there?
No.
Yep.
Can everybody has everybody gotten to where I am?
I have.
I'm nearly there. I'm very nearly there. Sorry. I'm a bit slow where I am at the moment.
Take your time. It's okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So I've got to the first page. So sign into Defender portal. Okay. So I just did that.
And the Defender portal does take a little bit to load. So
Oh, okay.
So it'll circle, and then you'll see a padlock will come up, and then it should go to here. If you did it from that link that I posted, if you go right, it should bring this up.
Got it.
Okay, it's coming up now, I think. Sorry, I'm a bit rural at the moment, so it's a bit slow.
One of the things is I still have a negative check mark on mine. Not really a negative check mark, but
yeah, I've got to the same point. Yeah, I'm there.
okay. So click on your domain, and this will pop up. Mine is enabled. Okay. There should be a thing down here that says generate.
Create DKIM keys.
Create. And you're going to get 2.
It's coming. It's giving birth. It's coming.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I just got a client error. CNAME record does not exist for this config. Please
What was
publish.
that?
So I got a client error. CNAME record does not exist for this config. Please publish the following 2 CNAME records.
Yes. Okay. So you guys are generating them. You're going to get 2 records. Okay. 2 separate records that you're going to have to make sure you copy and paste all that information. Or copy all that information, put it in a document somewhere so we can get to it, and I'll walk you through that next. Did everybody? Because I can't Let me try it here to show you. So let me get close. If I do it here, yeah, so create DKIM keys for this. And maybe I'll do this for mine because this might be one of the reasons. So here are the names. You see the names? So publish C name. So its host name is selector1 domain key. The second one, selector domain key. And then the selector value. Does everybody have something that looks like this?
I think I'm getting the same thing as Mr. Schaefer in regard to it says CNAME record does not exist for this config. Please publish the following 2 CNAME records first.
What are those? What are the 2 CNAME records?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Okay. Domain. Okay. I don't know.
Steve, share your screen with me. Share your screen. Hold on, let me close this. Everybody who's got something that looks like this, copy this information and paste it so we can get to it later, okay? Let me stop sharing my screen, and I want to see Steve's screen or Schaefer's screen and see what we got. So can you share your screen, Steve?
Yeah, I was working on another one, but let me go do that now.
Well, either Steve. Steve and Steven.
Go ahead, Schaefer, if you can.
Yeah, let me see what I can do. I was doing this on another computer, so let me just get
On
some-
another note, I see Steve Schaefer's got a bell in the background like we used to have at the old office.
Oh yeah,
The gong. Ring the gong.
it's the best part of the day.
There we go. Okay, so let me see what this says. So when you did, it said, okay, Microsoft Exchange now CNAME does not exist for this config. Please publish the following CNAME records. First, domain name, Steve Chase, host name selector. Okay, so this is interesting. So yeah, this is wild. Okay, so this is very similar, Steve. So I want you to copy all this, please.
Copy what?
Okay, all that in there is actually the stuff that you need is actually in there.
Yep.
Starting at
Please publish the following.
after
Yeah, right there,
Following
right there.
your
From
CNAME
there
right
down,
there.
just copy all that for me and paste it into a Word document.
all the way down to right
Right there.
there.
That's fine. Yep, hit copy and then paste that into a Word document somewhere so we can come back to it.
Sorry, folks, that I'm such a shitbird about this.
No. Now, we're going to actually use this to help Steve and Steven together and see what it does, right? So let's go. Now, Steve Jenkins, I want you to go to your GoDaddy DNS area.
Okay. Go to DNS.
You have to change the screen, Steve. We still see the domain key identifier. So you have to stop.
I'm on a different screen.
I know, but we're seeing the original domain keys. You need to X out of like that and share that other screen.
Of the DNS screen?
Yeah, you have to share the DNS screen somehow.
Okay. So I'll go to that one. GoDaddy help. I still need to get to the screen there. I didn't go to.
Okay, now, perfect. Okay, so where the hell are you?
I put DNS in as help.
Manage DNS records.
Okay.
Go to your domain. You need to go to your domain, Steve. Like, come up to the top again.
Okay.
Scroll to the top. Go to go to GoDaddy homepage for me.
Homepage.
Just click where it says GoDaddy in the little circle thingy. Click that. That should take you to GoDaddy.com or whatever.
Okay, there we go.
And then go to domain. And then manage DNS on the right.
I'm just right there. I thought I was there.
Right there. Okay, so for you,
I feel naked, boys and girls. I feel naked here.
For those of you who did not get an error, and for those of you who got an error, we're going to add one new record first. So Steve, go back up. click in add new record. The black box right there. There we go. We're going to choose an option, CNAME. Then the name is staffchasers.com. And for those of you who generated your info, CNAME and then name is the, so does everybody know what to put in name? So you're going to put the one when you did the close. When you've generated your DKIM signatures, right? The stuff that you got, there was a type, which is CNAME, and then a name or a host, and then the value. Do you guys have all that? Okay, so it's CNAME. For Steve, it's staffchasers.com. For the rest of you, put whatever you need to in there. And then the value for the first one's going to start with something like selector 1.
Right.
Put that in there.
So do I go to where?
Where it says value, Steve,
Okay,
I want you to put in selector1.domain key. No, hold on. It's hard for me. I can't read this because I screenshotted it when it was thing.
I think it's that right.
Domain key
There.
net org 4772 Microsoft, that one. It's selector1-staffchasers.com _ domain key
Yes.
that one. Put all
Okay.
that in there.
Okay. Leave off the host name.
Yes. You want everything after. Let me see that from the beginning, please, Steve. Yep, that's it. Selector 1. Yep. Okay, now hit save.
Damn it.
I didn't see what that said. Go back. Okay, okay, so put in Steve, put in staffchasers.com. And don't click it out real quick. I want to see what that thing it gave you was. It save? Wait. Please name in the field that means record resolve staffchasers.com. Do you want to resolve the staff chasers? Yes. This record should be on staffchasers.com. Click save. Did it work? Come down and let me see your CNAMEs. Keep going. Is there any more, Steve?
I don't think so.
Can you hit accept on that? Hit number 2 for me.
See if there's another C name up there. Okay, yeah.
Stop.
Right there.
You got your DMARC is in. Staffchasers.com domain control, your text, VSP. Why is your DKIM not matching that? Okay, we got your DMARC, but you're not your DKIM. Did everybody else besides Steve get their DKIMs in? Their first one. Okay. Do the same exact. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stephen.
So for because I've got the same issue, which Steve has. You have the CNAME, but it came back as an error. What do you put in the name? It says
that's what I don't understand with you guys. So, what email addresses are you guys both with GoDaddy and both with Outlook?
Yeah.
GoDaddy and Outlook. Yeah.
Okay. So, and what are your email addresses different at all from your website?
No.
Nope, I'm the same too.
It's got
Your domain keys gave us a Microsoft client error. Microsoft Exchange management task validation exception. CNAME record does not exist for this config. Please publish the following 2 CNAME records. Staff Chasers host selector 1. So that's weird. Okay, so we have to Stephen, we're gonna have to hold off for a second because that is not an error that I have completely fixed yet. So Brian, Andrew, Tanya, have you guys got the first CNAME in? Okay, let's do the same exact thing again. New record CNAME, same host, and then you're going to use the second one they gave you that should have a selector 2.
Well, Tommy, both my DMARC and DKIM passed according to the spam test results.
They passed?
Yeah, they passed.
Then
My
you're
my
good.
issue looks like it's
Okay,
SBS.
you're good. So Tanya, add your second DKIM, and then you should be good to go. Tim, Andrew, add your second DKIM. And then we'll try and resolve Stephen and Steve's issues. And I got to look, Microsoft Exchange task validation exception. And everyone who's gotten their DKIM, both DKIMs installed, that's it, right? And then to make sure your DMARC is there. So Tanya, we got both your DKIMs. You can go back and do your DMARC again if you need to. Redo that and make sure it all matches. Now, you know, that's might have been when you go to generate your DMARC, it should match everything now if you got your DKIM set up. So, error message, you need to publish 2 CNAME records for your domains first. From the CNAME records, you need to offer the host name records seem to incorrect. It should be selector 1 domain key instead of selector 1 domain key based on the instructions. For example, if you have Corvin Winery and Umsgrass, the most domain key, you will need CNAME records for additional domain. But you guys don't have that. And it says Microsoft Exchange, domain records, first domain name, staff chasers, host, selector, domain key. So, Steve, is everybody else? Andrew, Tanya's gone. Andrew, you're good.
Yeah, I might be behind. I'm a little confused. I think I use Bluehost, but I guess I have Outlook.
DKIM, did you go to the DKIM area to get your DKIM records? And did you do your DMARC when we did the DMARC?
Yeah, I got the DMARC, but I guess my DNS, I guess when I set up Outlook, it's through Microsoft 365. So should I be managing the DNS through Microsoft 365?
No, the DNS is the domain, right? So if your domain through Bluehost is dolan.com, right? And your email address is andrew@dolan.com, then you need to go into Bluehost and make sure you're managing those DNS records, the DMARC and the DKIM that are associated with your email address. And they should be, because you own dolan.com and you're using andrew@dolan.com and you're using Microsoft 365, they're all associated. That's why we did the DKIMs and the DMARCs.
Yeah, it's weird because when I'm on Bluehost, it looks like it changed over to Microsoft for some reason, Microsoft Online as the name servers for the DNS.
Oh. So we can, screen share could probably help you, but I want to see if we can get Steve and Stevens taken care of first. So
Yeah.
Steven, did you get the same exact error as Steve did?
Yeah, I did, and I'm looking at, and the problem is the name. And when I'm looking at the how do you enter details for CNAME, how you enter it in is all exactly what's supposed to be.
Yeah, so you're supposed, so it's, you need to wait. So
The issue is the name. It's not the value.
yeah, it's the name. It's saying that the CNAME record does not exist for this configuration. So for some reason, Microsoft 365 and your GoDaddy domain are missing something. And they're
Right.
telling you to add a new CNAME first before we can add the DKIM.
DKIM meaning the value? Is that what you're saying?
So, well, a DKIM is a CNAME. So, dude, let's try this. Steve, can you go, Steve Jenkins, can you go back and screen share GoDaddy again for me? I want to try something after reading this. So just do CNAME staffchasers.com. And then under value, get rid of all that and put in selector1.domain key.
Oh, should that be
Selector1 lowercase domain key.
Oh, you don't want, I
Selector
thought I
one-
remember it being,
Well, just selector1 domain key and hit save.
That's what I had. That's what mine came out.
record
Work.
data is invalid.
Staffchasers.com host name selector1. Is that underscore? Is that what that says?
On what?
Hold on, let me get something.
So that did work for me.
It did?
Yeah, I did selector1.domain key, and then I put a dot there, and it added it.
After domain key, did you put a dot?
Yeah,
Try that, Steve. And then in name, put staffchasers.com. Try that. Oh, I know what it is. Staffchasers.com dot.
What?
That's what it is. Try that.
Now another .com?
Just do dot. No, just hit dot. Or yeah, now try that. No.
Huh.
Get rid of the dot after domain key and try the other one. We just did. I'm looking at this. I'm reading it a couple different ways.
You want me to put a dot there, right?
Yes. Try that.
Bam.
No. Okay. Now do this. Do staffchaser.com with no dot, and then leave that the way it is, and then put a dot after domain key, and then put in staffchaser.com.
After the domain key?
After domain key. Leave that, yeah. Copy and paste that after domain key. Hit save.
Well, it got us further that way. Huh.
No, I don't know why it keeps coming up. Like, do that one more time and click the bottom one. I'm going to see what happens. Put in staffchasers.com there.
Okay. Put no.
No.
So
Continue and verify.
Yeah, we can always delete it. Yeah.
hey Thom, I actually had sector1.birchillrecruiting-com for the data.
Yeah, but yours wasn't, you didn't get the error. You were okay.
Well, I was able to get the one in sector1, but I can't get sector2 in because it says it has the same name. There's a duplicate name.
Did you get the error or for the DKIM?
For the DKIM.
So so Steve, let me see what you got there. Come back down, Steve.
Yeah.
For CNAME. One more page, next page.
Looks like, well,
There it goes.
There it is. So do that again with selector 2, Steve. And can you just do exactly what you just did, but selector 2, and can you stop sharing so I can look at Losi's screen?
sure thing.
Thanks.
If I can get down there with the, okay.
Actually, walk him through that real quick because that's where I'm at. Oh, I was going to say he can continue.
Oh,
to
yeah.
do that.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah.
CNAME.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
did you
gonna.
get the same errors, Tim?
Yeah, I'm where he's at, but I got an error.
Okay. So let's share your screen. Let's do yours.
Oh, sorry. You want me to
No,
take it
that's
off?
okay. No, just go ahead, Steve. Just walk through
So
it.
CNAME,
Yep.
staffchasers.com,
Okay.
selector2 dot domain key.
Whoops. Okay.
And did we do, I can't remember again, .staffchasers.com again.
Yes, sir. See if I got all that right.
Save.
Oops, just a minute. I misspelled it. Save that rascal. Go no?
No.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Okay, go and hit that save again. Just leave it the way it is. Hit save. And do, yes. Hit yes, see what happens. It didn't work. So CNAME records, first domain records, select one domain key to add value. If you had already published, so
Should I put a period after staffchasers.com, do you think, in the name?
no, I'm just trying to I'm looking at all the errors on Microsoft. Like people are bringing, why is this happening to me? And I'm trying to
I ask that question every day. Why is this happening? That's my state.
Deja vu. Deja vu.
That's right. Groundhog Day, man. Again?
That's right. That means I should be getting better at this, and I don't know about that.
I got to get that bumper to sticker that says, "Oh no, not another learning experience."
so
You know what I noticed when I put that sector 1 in, and actually once it goes through the system, it puts a dot behind com.
yeah, it does do that.
It automatically does that. Now, what's weird is when I put the name in, it didn't put a dot behind that. My domain. So
Host name, selector one, domain key dot staffchasers.com. Points to address value, selector one, staffchaser.com, domain key a. But that's Omni Microsoft, and we're not doing Omni Microsoft unless you guys have to do what. Let me ask you this question: what versions is Steve and Steven? What versions of Microsoft do you have? Did you buy it through GoDaddy or did you buy it on your own accord?
It's GoDaddy.
I think I got it to GoDaddy.
Okay, so that's what I'm not. Let me look at my GoDaddy again and see what mine says. So we have CNAME, domain control.
So here's a question I'd love to ask is,
Sure.
Under a C name, can you have the exact same C name? Because what I'm looking at, all my C names are different. They're not the same.
Well, so I'm looking at mine too. So I have four.
See, that's what I have locked. So
Yeah, I have CNAME selector one dot domain key selector one dash. Okay. So let's do this. But no, it's telling you. Okay, you know what? No, fuck that. I know what we're gonna do. Let's do this.
I like that idea.
Okay, so Steve and
Timothy.
CNAME name.
just put dot behind the com.
That doesn't.
I'm gonna try.
So put selector one in there, and okay, Steve. I want you to delete the one we did, Steve. Do that one that says staffchaser.com. Delete that. Yeah, delete that. Let's try something a little different. Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do CNAME.
Oh, do I have to? Do I? Go back to Authenticator. Okay. I've just changed it. 325. Okay. Back to square one.
Okay, let's try this. So CNAME. And then in the name section, put in selector1.domain key.
Ah.
I'll change the 2 to 1 here. Okay.
And then the value is going to be selector1 dash staffchaser.com dot underscore domain key dot net org ft 1010 net org
NETORG.
ft
Okay.
8226356
Okay. Let's
dot
make sure I did there. Dot.
ONMICROSOFT.com.
So that was Microsoft.
Omni on Microsoft, sorry, on Microsoft.com.
Okay. Let's make sure I got that all.
So selector1 dash, not underscore, dash staffchasers.com underscore, I'm sorry,
Now, there's supposed to be a code after that .com.
dot staffchasers.com dot
Okay.
underscore domain key dot NETORG F is in Frank, T is in Tom, 8226356 dot onmicrosoft.com dot.
Dot at the very end again.
Well, they may put it themselves, so hit save, see what happens.
I got record is invalid. What do you get?
There you go. Now do the same exact thing with so it's CNAME selector2 dot domain key and then the value selector2 dash staffchasers.com dot.
Okay. Okay. Selector 2 dash
staffchasers.com.
Okay. Dot.
That's weird. Mine is prsearch-com, not .com. Hope it works. Let's see what happens. Staffchasers.com. We're going to do this twice, Steve, because we can always delete them. So staffchasers.com, domain key dot net org ft 822 What is that, Steve? You got command key. Yeah, so staff
Domain.
so after staff chasers, you should have
Domain key.
.com,
Oh, whoops.
.com dot
Dot.
underscore domain key.
Underscore domain key. I gotta spell domain right.
AIN key dot net org ft 6356
Not 822.
822. I'm sorry, 822-6356
6356.
.onmicrosoft.com.
.com. Is that all right?
It should be. Hit save. So the only thing I think I could have screwed up is that mine say selector1-prsearch-com, not .com. So, and you can edit those. So right now,
It says success.
I know it says success, but it could be, go to the other CNAME, selector1 and selector2.
There's selector 2.
Okay, and selector1 is the next page.
Yep.
Okay, so you look to be updated. Now, you could try and check your mail-tester.com. Stephen, did you follow what I was doing with him?
I did, but mine doesn't work.
You did all the same stuff?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Record data is invalid.
Okay, Steve Jenkins, stop sharing your screen.
Okay. Let me go.
Stephen Schaefer, share your screen.
Hey, Thom, I ended up, I did the, when I copied the information from the website, it said the host name and then it had points to the address was like the host name. I put the host name in there, selector1, like you said, with the _, domain key for the name. And then I put the sector in there and both of them worked just fine on mine. Not an issue.
What you need to, if the thing we all need to make sure we do though, is once this is all done, check your reputation to see if all that pings properly. If it doesn't, for example, Steve might need to go in and change in the data area, the value area, selector-staffchasers.com to selectors-staffchasers-com, right? Because that's what mine says dash. I didn't read it properly. So go ahead and share your Steve so we can see if we can work through yours.
How do you share the screen here?
There's a box at the bottom of the Google thing that's got an arrow in it.
Oh, okay.
Next to the smiley face. If you can share, the entire screen or the tab. When you share the tab, you have to keep sharing back and forth. If you share your screen, we get the whole screen.
Right. You have my whole screen there? Oh, it's coming on.
Okay, so go to the GoDaddy login area. Y'all need to stop using Google Chrome.
Why is that, Thomas?
Because especially if you're on a Mac, it burns through batteries really bad. It's not as bad on Microsoft, but Google Chrome is just full of stuff you don't need. And Brave and Edge, well, I don't really like Edge because it's on Microsoft, but I use Brave. Brave is a Chromium based, and all the Chrome extensions, everything works on Brave, just like GoDaddy, but it's so much better for your computer. It's more, there's a lot more safeguards for privacy and whatnot.
You said Brave? Okay.
Yeah, Brave browser. It's a Chromium-based browser, and manage DNS. And then, hey, I want to make sure that pre-sales recruiter is the email address you use all the time. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me look at there are things here. We got admin and keep going down just so I can look at these. Your TLLs. Say next one. You got auto discover at Outlook. Number 2. Yes, I don't need to buy anything. Thank you. CNA, ClickFunnels. Stop right there. Steve panels at pre-sales. Email secure. Okay, you got email secure server, so that works. Your config is there. Keep going down. Web admins. Okay, next one. Webmail. Oh, you got the old webmail because you've had GoDaddy for a while. You used to have webmail, didn't you?
A long time ago.
Yep, I got that too. See, keep going. Let me see your text real quick. Yeah, you got the protection from Outlook on your MX as well.
Yeah.
And your DMARC. There's none. That's weird.
That's actually what I got.
Yeah, that's not right.
So I got that when I used the, what is it? That DMARC, not the DMARC generator, the other thing you have for the mail.
Yeah, so what I would try, the first thing I might do, Steve, is generate a new don't delete that. Just generate, you could have more than, they might let you have more than one DMARC, but I would put whatever the DMARC generator gave you, I'd put it in that value because that's not a real DMARC.
Okay.
Like, see if you can add a second DMARC. That way that we don't delete that one for a second. Like, just go up to the top of the screen. And then keep going a little further. Add new record. Text. Underscore DMARC. And whatever the DMARC generator value it gave, don't do, yeah, that's fine. DMARC, MARC. See, there you go. And then string value, whatever they gave you, paste in there. It should start with like V something, I think.
Where do I go here to go get that?
Vendor. That was the free DMARC generator. So power DMARC.com / DMARC - record generator. Yep, click that. And then come down here and monitor is good. Aggregate report email, put in Steven at pre-sales, PR sales. And put it there in forensic as well. And then, generate DMARC. And then scroll down. Yeah, so that V. Yep, there you go. Copy to clipboard. Now change that DMARC to a lowercase d just in case. And then value string of characters. Paste. And then save.
Okay.
Now.
Now.
Let's see what happens when we try to do the CNAME.
I get thrown out.
CNAME and selector one dot underscore domain key.
Yep. And that should be your host name underneath that when they gave you both those.
That's it.
Yep. And then let's try it. Selector one dash.
Selector dot one or selector
No,
one?
leave that the way it is. Then the next,
He should have a 1 behind the R.
selector
one dot.
Sorry, selector one dot underscore domain key. And then the value is selector one dash. And Steve Jenkins, while we're doing this, check your email reputation on mail-tester.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Is it normal for it just to keep on having that little boat go across the screen?
If you did it too quickly, yes. If you did it too quickly.
Okay.
Underscore. Oh, and also go back to pre-salesrecruiter not .com -com. So in value, don't do .com, do -com.
Okay.
Underscore domain key lowercase net.org ft 822-6356.
Give me one second. Org FT. And then you're saying, what is it?
FT 822-6356.
Okay.
.onmicrosoft.com. Save.
No freaking way.
Now do add new record.
Cool.
Selector 2._ domain key.
And then
No,
what's
no,
that?
no, 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 no. Just selector 2._ domain key. That's it.
Okay.
And then over there, it's selector 2 dash your URL dash com, not .com.
Okay.
._ domain key dot net org ft 822-6356 dot on Microsoft.com.
Holy crap. I don't care what you say. You're a genius.
So Steve Jenkins, I want you to go back and I want you to edit your 2 DNS records to staffchasers-com on your GoDaddy DNS account. I'm pretty sure that's what it needs to say. I think I was wrong to tell you staffchasers.com. I think you need to change that too, because I'm looking at that and it works for him. And I don't know, Tim, do your CNAME selectors say your URL dash?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to fix that. So the very
My
top
issue was
one,
that
edit.
host name or the
very
name.
top one, Steve, click edit.
Where's
You
that?
don't have to check the box to the very far right, edit right there, little pencil
On the
right there. Yep.
Okay.
And change it to staffchasers-com. All you need to do is get rid of the little dot and put a dash there.
On here?
Yeah, right. Come over to
In front of the C.
in front of the C. Nope. Put the underscore back.
Underscore. Okay.
Now move your your little dot thing over to the com. Other way.
Oh, is this okay?
Go past the com. Stop. Hit backspace. Dash. Hit save.
I just want to know if Steve can have smaller print.
I like it.
No.
I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a majority of people that have glasses on this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, contacts and
Now
glasses.
go back to the second page. Or the first page, sorry. And go down to CNAME. That right there and change. Do the same exact thing. Take staffchasers.com and change it to -com.
Right after the S.
Right there.
Yep.
Rather than a period.
Yep. This
Sure.
backspace dash. Nope, not
Dash,
underscore.
not yep.
Dash. Now hit save. And I think that we got that. Now, Andrew, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I think
so
I got my DMARC set up, so I'm
all
now
right.
up to a 7.2.
Okay, you still missing the DKIMs?
It says I'm still missing it. There's something here that has a DKIM value.
Steve,
Can I
I
share
want
my
you to
screen with
X
you?
now. I mean, stop screen sharing. And Andrew, I want you to share your screen.
Okay.
And I got to do those C names that you were just doing.
Stephen Jenkins. There you go. So share your screen with me, Andrew.
All right, let me share screen. There we go.
Sound Search Solutions. Let me see what you got here. So your DMARC is good. Show me your DKIM. So you're going to go to CNAMEs.
Go where?
Don't worry about that. Go to CNAME on your
Add a record. Oh,
the side. On the side, you have more than one page. So go to the next page. Oh, there. Oh, yours is different. Okay, so stop. That's it. Oh, so CNAME is there. Keep going. Okay, so what we need to do is you need to. Oh, you're in your admin center. No kidding. Go to Microsoft. You're let's see. We want to go to.
You want to add a record top left?
No, not yet. We need to generate. Did you generate DKIMs yet?
yeah, the DMARC one.
Not DMARC, DKIM. DKIM.
How
You're
do you do
actually you don't. You bought Microsoft 365 yourself. You don't go through. So I need a little thing on this. So I
Okay.
need you to in the search bar, put in DKIM.
In here.
Yeah, DKIM. And press enter.
I'm on the computer. Nope.
Hey, Tommy, thank you. Unfortunately, I gotta go.
Of course.
It's a little slow.
Um,
There we go.
DKIM navigation navigation.
Click on this.
Yep. We have to get to. Can you get to Microsoft Defender? Oh, that's where we are. Okay, we might be there. We might be cooking with Crisco at this moment. Let's see. And you need to get off of Google Chrome too.
Hey, Thom.
Yeah.
I was under the DKIM here, and it said that it says remember that window that popped up onto the side? It said sign messages for this domain with DKIM signature. Should I enable that now?
Yes, enable that. Yes, enable that. Yes. Sorry, I forgot about. Oh, you know what? The people who left, I forgot to tell them all that. So,
That's on Microsoft Defender.
Yeah, on the Defender thing, I forgot about that. So, Andrew, click on Sound Solutions.
I'm just going to paste
You
it.
kind of have to touch the gray area. Just touch the gray area. Click the gray, right there. Click right there. There we go. Create DKIMs. Okay, save all that.
Yeah, copy or close.
Yep, copy all of that and paste it someplace so we have it. Because it's two different. We're doing two different host names.
Copy. Okay.
You need to paste it somewhere so we can get to it. Like in a document or somewhere. I don't need to see it. Just make sure you have all that saved somewhere.
I hit copy. So do you think it's on my?
Yeah, but
thing?
what's going to happen? You need to be able to access it. So, like, go to Microsoft Notes or wherever. I don't mean anywhere.
Let's put in
Start a
an
new
email.
email. It doesn't matter. Yeah, like do
Yeah.
a new email. Paste it in there. Just so we have it.
Okay.
Perfect. Now go back to your DNS settings. That tab there. Yep. And get rid of the search bar for me. Like scroll down a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
To show the DNS settings wherever your DNS settings were. We need to get back to your DNS settings. There we go. DNS records. Okay. We're cooking with Crisco here. I got a friggin' somebody's I should have told everybody. I forgot to fucking telling them to enable the DKIM in the Microsoft Defender. Who didn't do that?
Hey, Tom, I'm sending you an email on it if you want to send that out
Yeah, I will.
of a screenshot. MS Defender. You should have it in your inbox.
Got it. Okay, so you want to do add a new record. Type is CNAME. The host name or alias is so in that. Go over to that the email you pasted that info in.
Yeah, I got that on my other screen.
Host paste it in there.
Do the host name.
Yep.
For the selector 1 or 2.
The selector 1.
Bob, make sure he does a half hour instead of an hour. I accidentally did an hour, so mine.
It doesn't matter, believe it or not. Yeah. Points to address is that big long string of characters underneath that starts with selector 1.
Okay.
And real quick, check the CNAME where it says CNAME up there. Check that. Is there one that doesn't say alias? No, it's not. Okay.
No.
See, I this is different, so I just wanted to make sure. So okay, you're good. Hit save.
Do I change this to a half hour?
Yeah, if you want. Minor set it an hour.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I left everything default, whatever the default popped up. And then do another one, add another record, and do identical what we just did with the selector 2.
Okay. All right, 1 and 2 are done.
Okay, now go back to that place where you generated your DKIM.
Okay.
And then hit enable. Yep. There you go.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. You are a lifesaver.
Okay, so that everybody is going. So everybody's good. You got all your stuff. So all I would tell you to do is wait about, because it said it takes a little while to check your reputation again on mail-tester in an hour or two to see how it's gone. And Tim, how's your reputation?
I didn't check it yet. I got an hour. So I think
Okay,
this is
yeah,
the last
so-
time. I think I just got it about a half hour ago. But I
Right.
want to thank you. That disclaimer as far as the text message. Is that why you added a lot on your confidentiality kind of statement? I mean,
Yeah, did you read
that
it?
was. Oh my god! I read it. I loved it. I want to copy it, but I think I got to get something creative like that. That is
The funny thing is, I had that at my
Yeah.
old company for like 4 years. My boss used to
Yeah.
get so mad at me, and so I wouldn't change it. And then I
Yeah.
pulled it over here, and I think maybe in my 20, well, no, so I've had this company since 2011. I was there for 16, but only had that for 4. So probably close to like what, 18 years I've been using it. And there's probably 100 people maybe that have said, wow, that disclaimer's wild or whatever. Nobody reads that.
Are you kidding me? I read the whole
Yeah.
dang thing. Of
That's
course,
funny.
I was going to put it under my signature. So,
I mean, the thing is, it starts out with, this is intended for the use of individuals. If you're not the intended recipient, please close your eyes now.
yeah.
Right? That's the first sentence. So if you even read the first sentence, you're going to be like, what? Close my
Yeah.
eyes. And then all the stuff that comes after it. So
Now,
yeah,
were
it's not
you
funny how nobody reads them.
were you
I love it.
recommending to get rid of your logo if it's an HTML?
Well, yeah. So when you
Yeah.
look at your reputation, and again, I am just
It's like in
being
my signature.
possible, right? I'm being as safe as possible, right? So when you look at when Mail Tester gives you your reputation, if you're sending HTML messages and you have logos or stuff in there, that's like a little bit of a ding, right? They're telling you like, hey, this is reasons why you're not a 10 or whatever. So, and you don't have enough text in your email. So I've had this disclaimer way before any of that, but I never get that thing that says you don't have enough text in your email.
Because of that, because you got
to do that.
you got more text versus images, right? I think they were talking about
Or
I think that's
so
what it was.
You want to have more text than
Yeah.
images, or no images and a
So
small.
if you have a
amount of
decent amount of text, then it's okay if you have the one image.
Yeah, I mean, like if you look at my this is my total signature is this, and I also found out that like I have that link for book a time to talk to me or whatever. That doesn't matter. They don't even say anything about those. Those are ones that you really. This is my signature. I'm posting it here without my disclaimer, right? So this is what my signature is, right? It's just simple. Tom Alacio, partner founder, and then executive search, strategic recruitment. I don't have a logo. I mean, I had a logo before, but I always felt like sometimes I used to have 7 logos, like all the associations I joined and all that, and I was getting thrown in spam, but that was a long time ago. So once I started researching this, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I don't need logos.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, and these are little things that I've just discovered because, like I said, I'm dumb. I barely graduated high school, and this is just kind of stuff that I figured out trial and error to make sure it works. And I think we got it.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I need to figure out if I can get the other, because of the thing you and I all of us have this using Microsoft. You have your domain, and then you have one that's like that on Microsoft.com default, the signing domain. I think that has something to do with a lot of us because you're using GoDaddy and whatnot. One of the check marks you'll get, even though I'm a 1010 now, your return or your reply email doesn't match or something like that. And I think that had something to do with Microsoft and me and whatever. So
Okay.
I just generated domain keys for that. I'll show you this when you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm probably jibber jabbering again, but on the Defender, where's the Defender? Is this a Defender? Yeah, it's Defender. So if you'll see, I have prsearchinc.com, and then this right here, I just generated DKIMs and enabled it. I didn't even have to put them in the DNS settings.
Yeah. See, I have one that says my reverse DNS does not match your sending domain.
Yeah, I've got the same thing. So what I did, I don't know if it's going to work. I clicked on this. I hit generate DKIMs, and I enabled it, and it worked. I didn't even have to do anything.
Oh,
So I'm wondering if that's going to help down the road. I don't know. So, click this, generate, and enable.
Okay, I'm doing that. Well, I like to break things, so Fun-
And that's why. That's why.
Oh my God! It generated it.
Yeah, and then did
I
it
got two
enable
of
it? Enable it.
I got. Okay, let me copy those and
You don't
paste
need
it.
to. You should
Oh.
be able to enable it, and it automatically go through.
Wait, so create the DKIM keys for it,
Yep.
and then
It says it might take several minutes to synchronize. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I think those are already in
Wow.
our
and then
DNS
just
settings.
enable it. Okay.
I think those are already in our DNS settings when Microsoft and GoDaddy got set up that we didn't have to do. I really did.
So when it said generate the oh my God, the when you went to the website to generate the
DMARC.
DMARC, yes, that information is in there.
Okay.
So when I generated DMARC, that that Netro gift, whatever it says, 148556 Microsoft, that's in there. So that must be a tag to my domain.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that when we all signed up for GoDaddy 365, right? Then
Yeah.
they put that in there.
I just upgraded mine through GoDaddy to have like Excel and all that before it was just email.
I like people are like, oh, you could do it so much cheaper. I'm like, you know what? It's not worth the fucking headache. It's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
These ones we just generated, we don't have to add records for them.
Well, I don't know about you. We didn't. So what I would do is
Yeah.
copy them just in case and then hit enable and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it enabled. It
it
said the
work?
same thing. It'll take a few minutes.
Oh, then yeah, you're fine. Then no, you don't have to. And I'm looking at
Yeah.
them. I'm trying to find them on here right now because it's kind of funny. I'm trying to find the net org in my DNS settings. And yeah, I got my DKIMs, but I don't see that one. And it you know, I guess we're gonna. Well, again, like you said, we like to break shit, so I guess we're gonna find out.
I love it.
So worst case, I would just have to add those two C names.
Yeah, but I don't. If those C names aren't added, it wouldn't have verified, enabled. It wouldn't have enabled.
Oh yeah, it said it enabled it.
Yeah, so that right there is like weird as F because it wouldn't have enabled if we didn't have them set up. So I'm going to end the recording, guys. This is the recording. If you're watching this, thanks for showing up and have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. Tom at PR Search Inc. 772-532-9785. Bye. Turn off the recording here.